Good morning, this is Kim Hammer with your devotion taken from the book of Judges, chapter 13, verses 8 through 12. We find that Israel has gotten in trouble again because they did evil in the sight of the Lord, so they're in bondage for 40 years. And then we find that following that, a man named Manoah had a wife who did not have a child and was sterile, the Bible said, and could not have children. And as we mentioned, she was kind of under the scorn of the people in the community because that was the tradition or the outlook of the day. And so a woman who was of childbearing years and could not have children was often looked upon as one that had done something wrong in the sight of the Lord. In reality, we know that's not a good way for society to look upon people. Instead, we should have compassion and should offer up our prayers that God would bless them. But in this case, we find that an angel of the Lord came and visited the woman and told her that she was going to have a son. He was very specific that even before she was conceived or the baby was conceived in her womb, that she was going to have a son, and God had already preordained that. So God makes no mistakes. When he gives a family a boy, he intends for him to get a boy. When he gives them a girl, he intends to give them a girl, and he has something in the way of a great purpose for them, and they should remain in that gender line in order that God could complete his purpose through that. We move on, though, and we find that when she told the husband, Manoah, that the angel of the Lord had come to visit her, that he cried out to the Lord because he wanted to be visited by the angel as well. He wanted to hear for himself what the angel of the Lord had told his wife. And when you get to verse 8, it says that the Bible says, "Then Manoah prayed to the Lord, O Lord, I beg you, let the man of God that you sent to us come again to teach us how to bring up the boy who is to be born." Now, he was really excited that the man of God had come to visit his wife, and he wanted to meet with him too. You know, if that was me, I've got to tell you, I don't know that I would pray the same prayer that Manoah prayed. I might pray a prayer like, God, send this man back that I can see for myself that this really happened to my wife. Manoah never called into question the actions of his wife, and he never called into question that the man of God had come to visit. He was a man of faith that knew that he trusted his wife, that if she said that she saw this man of God, she really did. What's interesting to me is the fact that what he prayed for, he didn't pray that the gender would change. He didn't pray that the boy would not be raised a Nazarite. He didn't pray that the boy would be born healthy or that they would have twins or that they would fall into prosperity. What he prayed was, God, help us know what to teach the boy. Now, when you go over to verse 12, he emphasizes it again. And so Manoah asked him, when your words are fulfilled, what will be the rule of the boy's life and work? What this dad-to-be wanted more than anything was, God, teach me how to teach him to be a child that will follow your rule and your walk of life. If we had more parents today that would do that, we'd have less need for cops, we'd have less need for jails, and we'd have a better family structure if from before the time the child was even conceived, the parent's attitude was, God, make me teachable that I might teach the child you're going to give me what you want him to know or you want her to know, so that they'll walk in accordance with your word and the way you want them to live their life.